Oh, shit. God damn.
Yeah.
Shit, God.
Yeah, now you can get why I said.
Fuck that shit. I ain't hitting that bitch, man. Shit.
Perfect.
Check one, check two, check one, check two. Live in the motherfucking building. What's the deal? Trying to get shit together, man. Motherfucking Facebook Live. YouTube Live. Motherfucking Twitch. All that goofy shit. Alright. Should be straight now. I think so. We about to see. You seen that shit?
Sing to what?
The Facebook shit, cuz.
Yeah, it came up there yet.
Oh, bullshit. It's Wednesday, man, you motherfuckers, dog. We fucking around still. But you can see us and you can hear us and shit. I'm just trying to make sure niggas get on Facebook and see that shit. YouTube, we already live. That's on eblockradio.com. Where we at? I see the live shit. I see it. And I'm gonna try to add y'all niggas in there. That's what's missing. All right, I'm just gonna tag you and shit, so that shit'll come up. Bam, there you go. You been tagged. Oh, you already shared something. I don't know what it was.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
That's it. I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night.
All right, I think we good.
Excuse me.
All right, we straight then. You ready?
All over this shit, bro.
Let's do this motherfucking shit now. All right, let's do it. Oh, hold on. Maybe we should go live on here too.
Oh, that would be a great idea.
Yeah, which is what the whole intention was. All right, it's 10:15, man. We right on time, this motherfucking dog. So yeah, let's get to the motherfucking shit.
The shit's Nick.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The Live Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio Live on your dial. Right this moment, man, it is the Wake and Bake Show, dog. We in this motherfucker, dog. My man Monk holding it down.
Smoke some bitch.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, nigga. nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Angry Man who couldn't make it today on the plantation and shit, being angry. But
yes, he is.
We in this motherfucker, dog. It's Wednesday. It's motherfucking hump day.
Hump day.
We missed Monday and shit, man. So how was your weekend, bro? Let's talk about it.
My weekend was phenomenal, actually. Phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I had a nice little time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really do too much of nothing, and that's what made it fucking phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like
for sure. Phenomenal.
Yeah, you know the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Well, we didn't do too many numbers for Valentine's Day. I kind of figured that.
Yeah, Valentine's Day weekend for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But we did something, so it was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give a shout out to everybody who support me. Everybody's planning on supporting me in the future. I really appreciate it, dog. It's one love, bro. Just show your boy some love, man. So I can get out here and I can put this motherfucking shit out here. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Corporate Cody said, what did you do, Monk Money?
I did nothing. I just said that.
Right. I guess he wasn't paying attention.
Oh, yeah, I did
or
nothing.
Maybe there's a delay in that motherfucker. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That nigga say, I support you.
Thank you, brother.
Right.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate
so it wasn't that much traffic and shit over the weekend?
No, not much traffic. Saturday, it was a good day. Sunday, we didn't do too much. We didn't really open up.
So you mean niggas was out doing their motherfucking thing and shit for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what's up. That's what's up, dog. But shit, what else though? Nigga? That was a whole weekend. Then we had Monday.
Monday. I mean, like I said, I did absolutely fucking nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And it was amazing, bro. Like the fucking snow. Let me tell you about this fucking snow.
You gonna tell you about the snow?
The snow is ridiculous, bro. Yeah. That shit came down. It was so motherfucking heavy, bro.
Yeah.
Luckily, I found somebody with a snowblower that was riding down the street like, hey, come here, cousin.
Right. You know? Oh, that's what happened?
That's what happened. Like,
oh, okay. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers.
There was a lot of snow. There was a lot of snow. So, you know, man, come here, cousin. And one thing I want to say, man, you motherfuckers been living in Michigan your whole life. Your whole life, nigga. Y'all see this shit every year. Why can't y'all drive at least a little bit in this shit? Y'all motherfuckers
got to that shit, you know.
Y'all motherfuckers might as well go to Texas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then once you get snow down there, you get all weird. You know, it'll be regular.
It's fucked up down there though.
It's fucked up down there.
Hell yeah, yeah. Shit, motherfucking snow everywhere. Them niggas don't know what to do.
Especially them places we got hills. You know, y'all can't even leave the house.
They trying to put sand on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
My man Cardio Cools just checked in. What up, though? Shot just checking in, man. Shout out to the Shot vs. Everybody podcast. The first time ever that we shouted out the E-Block Radio podcast, man, on this this show. So if you do check out the IG, man, today's shout out is the Shot vs. Everybody podcast, man. Shout out to my man Troy Tyler, AJ on the beat. That we did on location on Saturday, dog. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Also check out my man's Tiny Desk joint with Rick Ross and shit. That shit went super sweet. And then check out the interview and all that good shit, man.
Yeah, shot we ride your coattail, nigga. Let's get it, baby boy.
I already told that nigga
feel
shit
me?
on your coattail.
On your coattail. Sure. What you say you gonna be looking like?
Oh, like my man on fucking Lance.
On Best Man.
On fucking Best Man and shit. Trying to stop the wet and shit.
Yeah, nigga.
On your leg, nigga, on your back.
Nigga. One nigga on the other leg. Shit, we going to. We got you, baby.
For sure. What up, dog? My man Brad just checked in. What's good with you, dog?
What up, though, Brad?
Well, shit, we done made it all the way to Hump Day, dog. It's been it's been damn near a week and shit, dog. A few things have popped off, I guess, since then. Valentine's Day popped off, of course. He said, let me see, the Shot versus Everybody shit was this weekend. Shout out to my man Diddy and shit. My man Diddy. Birthday and shit was Saturday. It was the first time I had popped out in a while and shit, man. Popped out on Saturday with the Good Times Lounge. Good Times Lounge was straight, dog. It used to be 1917 Bistro. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you how I recognize that shit, dog. So we got to that motherfucker, right? Me and Shot go to that bitch, dog. I asked old girl, I'm like, yeah, so my man Deshaun's having a private party here. So she was like, yeah, right through that door. I was like, it's upstairs. She's like, yeah. I opened the door. I seen the motherfucking stairs. I was like, damn, this is 1917 Bistro. Nigga. I remember that shit.
Remember them steps.
Man, them stairs fucking scared the shit out of me, nigga. Hey, look, so we going up them bitches. I'm telling nephew, I'm like, dog, I pray to God ain't nobody at the top ready to talk to me, nigga, because I can't breathe. So when I get up to that bitch and shit like, dog, this nigga cannot say shit to me, bro. Like, for real. I got up to that motherfucker and wouldn't you know. Q, like, oh shit. I mean, that bitch, hey, what's going on? Hey. Nigga tied to the motherfucker, dog. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, shit. And I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? There was people behind me, so I was trying to hit them bitches like I could breathe and shit. Wrong. Got to that motherfucker fucked up, nigga. Luckily, the balcony shit was open and shit, so I went outside, so I ain't sweat to death and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, niggas freezing out here. I'm like, dog, it's just straight, nigga. This nigga forehead wet as hell.
Nigga been on an elliptical in years.
Bro, I gotta get back, bro. I used to tear that motherfucker up, dog. Shit, now all I do is motherfucking tear Subways up and shit. Subways and motherfucking pizza.
And your knee ligaments.
Dog, my fucking knee ligaments ain't shit, boy. I'm trying to tell you, them bitches was on fire when I got to the top of the stairs. And I was sweating like hell, and I couldn't breathe. Shit was all bad. I'm gonna tell you what, though, nigga, it's even, when your knees fucked up, nigga, it's even bad coming down. Them bitches steep, bro.
Yeah.
I came down that bitch one at a time on some old man shit. Like, ain't nobody behind us.
They gonna have to
holding
wait.
the rail and shit.
They gonna have to wait because I'm moving, but it ain't that fast.
You feel me, dog? My man 2G just checked in. What's the deal?
What's the deal?
Black Molly just checking in. What up, though? Tone the Barber, what up, though? Bay Area in the building, man. Shout out to my man Set the Tone podcast, man. He on like episode 5 or 6 right now doing this thing. That's what's up. This nigga Shot say nigga head was sweating. Hella hair was laid. Dog, because I had shaved and shit, nigga. I did have like motherfucking slick back perm in that bitch.
You had a comb over?
Hell yeah, nigga sweated so motherfucking hard.
Nigga had a comb over.
Motherfucking hair was laid, nigga. What the bitch used to say, nigga? Fried, died, laid to the side, nigga.
Yeah. What did he say about Uncle Mike? Fuck out of here, man.
Said, keep it good alive. Let me see. Somebody just checked in somewhere. I just seen a message. I can't get to it. Shit, I guess that was about it. We'll get to this shit. Hey, you wanna do a motherfucking lunch on the block today?
Why not?
Cause I got a question.
Let's do it.
All right, I got a question, dog. So before we go to commercial break and before we get into our for real topic, dog, today, in case you didn't know, man, we talking about Fred Hampton and the movie Judas and the Black Messiah, dog. We talking about that, reactions to that shit, and just talking about the story of Fred Hampton all together. Let me see, my man Square just checked in. What up, dog? All right, so our lunch on the block question, dog. Mm-hmm. Goofy as hell. I feel like I should have known this, dog. But we had a whole conversation about this the other day. Dog, if you can tell me what Biggie's original rap name was, dog. You get $10 to your Cash App right now, dog. Hit me in the comment box right now if you know Biggie's original rap name. Hey, you know what, though?
I don't.
You can call us, though. 313-444-3032, dog. Hit us on the in the fucking comments, or you can call us, dog. 313-444-3032. Fuck me up, dog. I felt like I should have known this.
For sure. I
felt like I should have known this. And I just happened to, I ran across this old ass video. Not my bad, not even an old video, a newer video. With my man Supreme, the nigga he was battling and shit, and he mentioned it in there. So I was telling Angry Man them that shit. He was like, dog, I want to say that they said that shit in the motherfucking movie. So we went through the movie and they did say that shit. And it's like they said it, and I guess that shit just glossed right over. Like I did not retain any of that information, dog. So hit me in the comment box, dog, and let me know if y'all know that answer, dog. Biggie's original rap name, dog. My man Bo said, damn, Brad, all right. That nigga got that shit, dog.
Brad finally?
Brad got that shit for sure, man. MC motherfucking Quest, nigga.
Oh, MC Quest?
MC Quest. And they said that shit on the movie, and I did not peep that shit. So I watched this interview, and Dog was like, yeah, so he came up, because he was saying he was a DJ. He was originally there to battle the DJs and shit. But then they was like, nigga, Big here and shit, like, or whatever, MC Quest. He was like, yeah, they was calling that nigga MC Quest. Then I'm like, damn, they was? And they say that shit in the movie, and I guess that shit it just went past me.
Went over my head too.
Hell yeah, what up? My man Bo just checked in and shit. Yeah, the nigga angry man on the motherfucking plantation and shit, me angry. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to my man Brad, man. Hit me in the comment box and give me your Cash App, dog. We're gonna send you $10 to your Cash App for lunch on the block, man. Our winner today for answering the question, dog. What was Biggie's original rap name, dog? MC Quest is the motherfucking answer, dog. So we got that and shit. It's 10:24, dog. You want to just jump right off into the shit?
Let's get into the shits, man.
Yeah, because we got a few things to talk about. All right, we go get to the shit. If you're just now checking in, man, on IG Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live, all that good shit, man. You gotta know what we talking about today. We talking about Fred Hampton, and we talking about obviously the movie Judas and the Black Messiah, dog. We talking about reactions to that. Hit me in the comment box, or you can call us 313-444-3032. You understand what I'm talking about?
Talk to us. We talk back.
For sure, dog. But right now we gotta go to commercial break. We back in like 1 minute, man. But till then, you already know what it is. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, motherfucker.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial right this moment, dog. This is the Wake and Bake show, man. We be back in like 1 minute.
Smoke something, fool.
Definitely about to do that.
Wake your ass up. It's the Wake and Bake show, live on eblockradio.com.
The E-Block Radio Podcast Network loves our fans, and we need your help. Click the link in the description and become a patron on our Patreon page. You can help us continue to deliver informative and funny entertainment as we've always done. But not only that, you'll have a chance to win free gifts, cash prizes, and get access to behind-the-scenes footage, videos, and photos. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that link in the description and become a patron on our Patreon page. PardonMyEastside.com. We've got t-shirts, long sleeve tees, snapbacks, skull caps, and yeah, we even got hoodies. Use the promo code eBlockRadio to get 15% off right now.
Wake your ass up. It's the Wake and Bake show, live on eblockradio.com.
I was trying to hurry get that shit out before we got back. And we're back. You already know what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet
Earth, motherfucker.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial. Right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake show, man. I got my man Mark Money holding it down, of course.
Man, in this bitch.
And of course, man, it's your boy Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Red Zone in this bitch, dog.
Red Zone.
Shout out to my man Angry Man and shit holding it down on the plantation, dog. All right, so we back, bro. We talking about reactions to Judas and the Black Messiah, dog. We talking about Fred Hampton and the movie, obviously, and shit. Let me shoot back to the comments real quick. Sunshine, what up, though? Sunshine just checking in. Say I didn't know the Rainbow Coalition came from him. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't realize that either. Yeah, I didn't realize that until I watched the movie. She said it was awesome, just sad to always get our kind to kill us. Like, yeah, that's always it's always fucked up. Mm-hmm. Man, Bo said I feel some kind of way about the movie. Hold on, I lost it. Where we at? Feel some kind of way about the movie. This might be a reach, but I kind of feel like the movie wants us to feel sympathy for William O'Neal. Other than that, it's dope. You know what? I agree with what he just said right there. Yeah. What was you getting ready to say though, dog? What's
Fuck William O'Neal.
But I mean, but the way you set it up though, it do kind of make you
a little bit. But me personally, I felt like he was a bitch all the way through the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was straight up hoe.
See, we had this conversation yesterday, right? So I did. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then this situation though, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Fucking situation, nigga. You should have took your 6 years, nigga. Niggas was dying for the cause, nigga. You gave a fuck about it. You just wanted to line your own pocket.
Yeah, that's the truth though. And also too though, you gotta figure. And I ain't trying to cut the nigga no slack. And Bo, I know that's probably what you're thinking and shit. I ain't trying to cut the nigga no slack, but I'm just saying you looking at a nigga who at that point was what I think he was 20. Right, and Fred Hampton was 19. Mm-hmm. So he only a year older, and the nigga had been like always getting fucked up with this criminal shit, dog, and this was his way out. And honestly, with that shit happening, what was that, 69 or whatever, or probably a couple years before that, I think when he first started, he probably didn't see the Black Panther Party for what it really was at that point, because like you looking at a 19-year-old nigga, it's just like you probably wasn't taking that shit seriously. He looked at it as a way to get out of this situation and possibly fuck up this little organization. And I say little organization because he probably didn't see the grand scope of the shit, though.
Bullshit. Sorry.
I'm just saying, though.
Man, that's bullshit.
I mean, so if you a motherfucking lifetime criminal and shit, and you got a way out by being an informant and shit, right? Let's just say you did that. Say you was just snitching a year and shit.
I'm not. See, that's the thing. I'm not gonna be no fucking informant. Don't just say
a lot of niggas say they wouldn't be informants.
I'm not, dog.
Yeah.
Give me my little 3 years for the little crime I did. I did it, nigga. Book me. I did it. Yeah. Book me. I'm not about to go over here and motherfucking seem like somebody I ain't. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because if I'm gonna be a criminal, nigga, that's what I am.
Or on some gangster shit, I probably would have. I feel like on
he
some gangster shit, I'd have told.
Hell yeah, he should have played both sides.
I'd have told Fred, like, look, man, they trying to jam a nigga. They got me and this bitch on some bullshit. So, like, I'm going to play along, but we going to have to play these niggas. You feel me? Yeah, that's what I'd have did that shit just like that. That's how I'd have did that shit.
That's how you did.
At least that way he'd have stayed out of jail and he'd have gave my mans the heads up.
And if I did get caught, give me my 6 years.
Right.
I'm only 20.
Right.
I'll be out when I'm 26.
Exactly.
Fuck you talking about? I'll still be in my 20s when I get out.
And that was federal shit, because he was impersonating the officer and shit. That ain't like no county jail and shit. Right. So, I don't know. But I also see what Bo's saying, because I did feel a small sense of compassion for the nigga and shit.
I thought he was a whole.
But I'm gonna tell you what changed my mind though, honestly. When after the movie they showed like his actual interview and shit, and then just listening to this nigga trying to rationalize that shit or justify that shit, then that's when I was like, oh, he a hoe though. Like at some point, bro, you just gotta be like, man, I fucked up. Like this nigga dead and the movement fucked up because of me. Like nigga, I fucked up. I'd rather nigga just say that shit. I'd rather nigga just say like, damn, I shouldn't have been a bitch and just took my 6 years. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if a nigga just said that, I'd have probably been alright with it. But then this nigga was really like,
still trying to keep face. Like,
for what? Yeah, for what? Like, nigga, you fucked up. Yeah. Like, this man dead, this movement fucked up, all these people lives fucked up. This nigga kid ain't got no daddy and shit. All because you're goofy.
And this nigga was bringing people together, not just fucking black people, nigga, people, period. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And that's what he loved. And he said it a million times. Nigga, I do this shit for the people. I'm gonna die for the people.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened, dog.
Hell
and that motherfucker, J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah.
He a monster. That nigga was the devil.
He a motherfucking monster.
The
nigga,
devil.
for real.
Like that nigga go to jail, he gonna be famous. So
yeah, he's stupid. But that's real shit though. Because he knew that's what happened with Huey and them and all that shit. But at the end of the day though, them motherfuckers, man, still was falling prey to the motherfucking drugs, man. Drugs the biggest. What you need? Drugs the biggest pimp in the motherfucking game, nigga. Well, I'm talking about that pimp the shit out of a whole bunch of hoes. There's a bunch of niggas is hoes because of drugs, nigga. And it's fucked up that like drugs have a hold on niggas like that, because I'm just thinking about that shit and thinking about like Afeni Shakur and shit, right? Like this motherfucker really in real life part of the Black Panther Party and shit, and what you call that shit, represented herself and shit in court and got off and shit. And then started fucking with crack. Like, it's fucked up. Like, these is revolutionary motherfuckers. Huey Newton was on shit. Like, that's how they... Like, I know they killed his ass, too. But they made it seem like it was some drug shit, which it could have been because he was fucking around with drugs and the wrong type of motherfuckers and shit. And then just like with him and Bobby Seale, nigga, they started putting that friction in between them and making them go against each other. Like, nigga, that's classic. That's what they do. And then like, and this is where what kind of fucked me up with the movie too, is that like watching that movie, and this is just some random shit I was thinking because I was high. But after I watched it, I was mad though, right? Because I'm mad I'm mad at Dog and shit. Because, like, nigga, it's the feds and the whole institution that put this shit in play. So why I ain't mad at these motherfuckers? I'm mad at this nigga for being a fucking pawn. Like, I can still be mad, but, like, you can't lose the focus on what's really happening and shit, though. And that's what happened a lot of times. Like, that movie puts you into a position to make you pissed off at Dog and not forgetting about fucking J. Edgar Hoover putting the play in motion in the fucking first place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, nigga. And the game's still the same. Yeah, the game's still the same.
The fucked up thing about, and this the fucked up thing about it. We see it.
You know what I'm saying? We know it.
We know it. Yeah, they don't know it now. We knew it then. Like
well, not like we know it now.
Not like we know it now, but we know it for real. Yeah. And this shit is crazy. Like motherfuckers, like I don't. This is my. And this is why I don't see no light in the tunnel. Sorry for guys.
No optimism ass looking.
This is the reason why, because we see this shit. We synced it. Yeah. Every day we synced it.
For sure.
And we do nothing about it. We watch it and just let it, you know what I'm saying, turn the other cheeketh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Other cheeketh.
You know what I mean? Like, we always turn the other cheeketh. We the most turning the other cheekiness motherfuckers there is. Like, we the most forgiving race on earth, bro. I really think it is. Like, at some point, when are we going to get upset? Like, this shit is not going to be taken, like, by easy. We're going to have to take this shit by force.
By force,
It's the only way it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? And they was on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Fred was on the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, sure. I mean, they shouted out with the police every chance they could.
You know what I'm saying? Keeping it way too real. Way
too real. They was letting them bitches have it. You know what I'm saying? They was shooting out with the police, and that's another thing about the movie that pissed me off. He left old girl in there to shoot it out with the police. He like, and then try to run up out the building the whole fucking time and couldn't get up out that bitch until somebody got shot.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you some of the realest shit that the nigga said though. Like in another interview and shit. The realest shit the nigga said was that he ain't feel no way about it because he said he ain't owe them a nigga shit. He said he ain't never played his like allegiance with neither one of them motherfuckers. The Feds or the Black Panthers, nigga. That's how you put it.
That nigga's a whole
ass nigga. But look, that's why he killed himself though, cause he knew that shit. That shit was weighing on his fucking heart, nigga. Like he let this man die, and I'm just. Like the reality of it is,
led up to this man that he killed this man. Though.
Yeah, the reality of it is though is that like they was gonna figure out a way to kill this nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? That was gonna happen, but this nigga should have never been a part of it. Like, and then another way they tried to take the heat off of Dog too was saying like obviously he wasn't the only informant. Like there were others and shit.
There were.
Yeah.
All the rats, like the Chris Brown looking motherfucker.
That nigga did look like Chris Brown. At first I looked at that shit like, is that Chris Brown?
The Chris Brown looking motherfucker. He was a informant too, you know what I'm saying? In the shit.
And was talking shit though.
And talking cash
and had
shit.
Killed niggas though.
Yeah.
Had killed niggas. Yeah. And that's the fucked up part. Like, it's a nigga not only in that bitch infiltrating, but he really taking niggas out. Mm-hmm. Like, he done killed a nigga who obviously wasn't even a snitch because he was the fucking snitch.
Yeah.
Dog, crazy as hell.
That shit crazy as hell, bro.
My man Bo said, yeah, that's how you gotta play it, put it all on the table. I agree, Q. Yeah, for sure, though. You gotta put it out there. That's what I did. I learned that shit. This is a throwback. It don't have nothing to do with it. But watching The Sopranos, dog. You remember The Sopranos when damn, what was Tony nephew name? The little hothead nigga. Anyway, he had the little
nigga
bitch.
that actually wrote the whole shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He had the little
big nose motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah. So he got the little chick and shit, and then the feds had pressed her ass. So instead of going back and telling Tony like, hey, these niggas pressed me and shit, the bitch tried to handle herself. That's goofy. I would have been it's just like that situation, just like this shit with Fred Hampton, nigga. I'd have been like, all right, bet, give me that deal. Mm-hmm. I went straight in that bitch like, look, comrade. Shit, these niggas on my ass. Yeah. I was like, I ain't trying to go back to jail, but I also ain't trying to get you killed, my nigga. So what we gotta do? Mm-hmm. Like, simple as that. That's how that shit would have went. But like, a lot of niggas just ain't, you know, they ain't built for that shit.
That's why
they ain't built for that shit. Sometimes it's dog. This is a reality for niggas that's listening and shit, and younger niggas, and some niggas that's older than us who still ain't got a clue and shit. Like, dog, everybody ain't built for that crime shit, nigga. It's cool. Like, just be regular, nigga.
Man, this is a perfect example
Yeah,
of how
Christopher. Yeah, Christopher. That was that nigga name.
this is a perfect example of how they throw our own people at us to kill us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Black on black crime, all that shit. It ain't no white on white crime.
Of course it is.
I mean, ain't no Asian on Asian crime.
You know what is?
Ain't no
Mexican,
Mexican on Mexican crime.
You know what it's not?
What?
And this is probably funny. I don't think it is. Is it any gay on gay crime?
Yes, dog. We see it on
Is it though?
we see it on that motherfucking Fatal Attraction shit.
That wasn't gay. Well, he gay though. Yeah.
Yeah, there was 3 dudes.
It
Remember
was
the
3
dudes?
dudes. Oh, it was 3 dudes.
They were all furky. And the nigga, and the one gay nigga killed them all.
God killed them all. That ain't even funny, dog. Why we laughing so hard?
I'm sorry.
He killed them niggas, bro. That shit was crazy. My man, dog. My man Square said the movie was dope. Perfectly illustrated the difference between a rat, a snitch, and his bitch ass for my son and shit, dog. For sure, dog. Because I think, and this story though, this story just needed to be told because like a lot of people, like don't know it. Like I didn't know exactly how. I knew that it was an informant and shit. I knew all that shit. I didn't know how the whole play went down though, and I knew a couple things about Fred Hampton, but not a lot. I will say this though.
That motherfucker can talk.
That's what I was gonna say, and I don't know how to say this without making it sound fucked up, but at the end of the day, I know why them white motherfuckers was scared.
Yeah.
Like, bro, this nigga 19, bro.
19.
Can you imagine a nigga at that age with that much fucking power and fucking
Started the Rainbow Coalition at
Dog.
19, bro.
walked up in nigga shit like, look, dog, we don't fuck with each other, but we don't fuck with them, so let's do this shit
Yeah.
together. It was like like the old school BMF in this bitch, except for for black empowerment.
Yes.
Like that shit kind of that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Where we at with it? Let me see.
And his homeboy, I remember when his homeboy snapped on him like, man, why we bringing these motherfuckers here? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? The slave master, they gonna kill us. Like, what if the field man and the slaves got together and murked the motherfucking slave master?
The slave master.
He
Yeah.
say, okay, guys.
Right, right. He
It
couldn't
makes
even say
sense.
shit.
It
Right.
makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sunshine said, she said she thought Jesse Jackson did that. I did too, though. At first, the Rainbow Coalition, I thought that was some shit that he had made. Yeah, obviously it was already in effect and shit.
That's another motherfucker that this motherfucker take credit for somebody else's shit, bro.
I
Like,
ain't
come
gonna
on.
say he take credit
He
for
didn't
it.
even give him no praise for it.
He
ain't
might
never
have
heard.
Maybe we just didn't know.
Oh, maybe he said in the speech. You right. I didn't listen to
Yeah,
much
I
of
listened to
Jesse
the
Jackson.
speech,
Yeah, or L.
The perm.
The perm.
My man Bo said off topic. I don't feel sympathy for Asians right now. They are some of the most racist motherfuckers. No, this nigga ain't got sympathy for nobody. He the new angry man and shit. The Fame Podcast 216 just checked in. What up, though?
What up, though?
Yeah. So like, just looking at that movie though, and then looking at some of the old speeches and shit. Like, first of all, I just want to say that Dog played that nigga excellent.
Oh my god, he
Yeah,
sounded
actually
like
sounds just like that nigga, yeah, for sure. And it's just like I like the way they told that motherfucker from their standpoint and not to take away anything from the from the national project, but like to make it focus solely on Chicago, so you didn't have to go through all the the Huey Newton and the Bobby Seale shit because they got their own storyline. You know what I'm saying? So like I think that shit was dope the way they did it. And I mentioned this shit to y'all niggas yesterday, and I can't remember their fucking names. The little comedian twin niggas and shit. They was part of it. So Al Pacino, what we talking about? What up, Portia? She said Al Pacino. What was we talking about? We said something about Al Pacino. But anyway, yeah. So they was they took part in it, and they said it's something they've been working on since like 2013 and shit. So it's like some years ago, just trying to put this shit together. And the crazy thing is still though, it's like I don't know how to say this shit though, because like I'm thankful that they showed this point of view and shit, so you can see like what happened and shit. But also too, like it kind of you don't get a chance to focus on like the true power of the movement and shit, because you too busy focusing on like this nigga being a whole bitch. So it's like I know the story need to be told, but like damn, now it need to be like I don't know. It's gonna make a nigga go do your own research because now you need to know more about the actual.
And definitely,
movement.
when I watched it, I wanted to go, try to find some of this dude's speeches. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear what he was saying to the motherfuckers for real. Because like they said, they really didn't show him. They showed him speaking like maybe once or twice in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, it was all about the bitch nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And they named it perfectly though. The Judas. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure,
he was definitely that. You know what I'm saying? So. I mean, it's just crazy how the whole situation even fucking ran down, bro. Because you befriend this man, like you smiling these people. I can't see myself doing this, bro. Like smiling in your face and the whole time, nigga, I'm finna stab you in the back. Like I mean,
especially like
I'm just gonna stab the shit out you. I can't do that shit. I can't do it, bro.
Especially just knowing where they coming from though. Like Chicago is just as oppressed as anywhere else, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? So like to even. I mean, I know your freedom is important, bro. Like, I mean, trust me, everybody's freedom is important, I suppose. But like, to what degree, nigga? I'm not about to sell out everything. Again, I most definitely would have took that deal because I didn't want to go to jail. But then I'd have definitely went and told these niggas like, hey, they pressing me. Like, how we gonna work this out?
Like, Cuz could have really made a change, bro.
Yeah,
like, he could have really made a change in our world today, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
If he was still rocking with
and that's why I said, like, dog. I understand. I understand why them niggas wanted them dead, nigga. Like I honestly understand. It's some fear and power and fucking knowledge, nigga. It's some fear.
Definitely.
Cause you know too much and you got too much power, nigga. Like shit. There's some fear involved in that.
Definitely.
Cause niggas don't want you to, niggas don't want you to know all that shit.
And I think that's the reason why Jesse and them really don't want to get out there like that for real. They actually, I think they terrified of that. But it makes them even weaker though, cause they in the limelight and y'all just sucking up fame.
Like, some old people gonna be mad about that
I don't
shit.
give a fuck.
Some old people fuck with the perm, nigga.
Fuck him. So y'all heard it from me first. Fuck him.
That shit heard it from me first.
Fuck him, cause he's a motherfucking the news truck chaser. You know what I'm saying? He the China Ford chaser.
Back in the day, he probably was
China Ford chaser, bro.
Back in the day, he probably was on this shit. I don't know for real, cause I don't know enough.
So if back in the day he was on this shit, of age, he's of age now, so you should be on your shit even more because you know the shit back in the day. You not.
Yeah.
You only come out when motherfucking something big hit the news. You know what I'm saying? Then you see your motherfucking perm right next to the motherfucker, bro. Like, come on,
you
man.
Mad, nigga?
I don't like that dude. I don't like him, bro.
Obviously, dog. If you got a comment, man, hit me in the comment box right now. If you're on IG, YouTube, Facebook, all that good shit. Or you can give us a call, 313-444-3032, dog. We got a new phone number.
Like, be who you gonna be, bro.
Yeah.
Like, be who you gonna be, bro. And all these different facades you got, just be who that. Yo, stay in your fucking lane.
Be who that, cuz.
Be who that, cuz. And stay in that lane, bro. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. Like, these motherfuckers, I don't understand. And that's the reason why I don't like them, bro. Yeah. Because, you know what I mean? Like, you pump fakers. You play like you that dude, but you not really that dude, bro. Yeah. Like, behind closed doors, you not really that dude, bro. We supposed to be like bringing niggas together. You shit on fucking the hip hop, and hip hop is hip hop is.
Oh, I always got a problem with that.
Yeah, like come on, like how you shit on some shit that's moving this motherfucker. Hip hop is moving this motherfucker right now, bro.
That's why my books will never make it to the Oprah's book club because I don't really fuck with Oprah like that.
No, shit on here, and that's another one. Don't get me started.
I mean, I don't hate on her, but I don't, it's her. So let's go to
fuck Ofree.
Ofree. Let's go to the IG shit real quick, dog. Tall Girl Tuesday just checking in. What up, though? Black Molly said I had a professor that was a Black Panther and went to jail because J. Edgar Hoover had black snitches in there lying, trying to save their ass. So he got caught in a raid based off some bullshit. That should be happening too. She said they scared, which hurts. What they saying, and that's what you saying. Like they scared, so it's affecting their message and shit. I can dig that shit, man. But like at this point, I ain't gonna say they seen. Well, yeah, I think I can say that they didn't pretty much seen the worst. I would feel like, you know what I'm saying. So like, why be scared now? Like you didn't see where shit was blatant
because they saw it. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you see a motherfucker get killed, nigga, you ain't going back around that corner. You was around the corner, you see a shoot, nigga, you not going back around that. You ain't going back around that corner.
Yeah, I guess you.
Know what I'm saying? Because you terrified.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fear make you move all kinds of ways that you normally don't.
That shit run deep.
That shit run deep.
Say you ain't forget about that shit for decades.
Yeah, that shit in your bloodstream, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, me personally, bro, I still there's no reason why I don't like them good. But they named this movie perfectly because he was definitely that. And and that shit pisses me off because we see the shit, bro. They see the shit in movies, from Harriet Tubman to motherfucking Django to all this shit, bro. Roots.
Django,
we see this shit, bro.
The D is silent, nigga.
The Django, motherfucker. You heard me. You always do this shit to me, too.
Hell yeah, the fucking D is
Fuck
silent,
that.
nigga.
Fuck that. Anyway, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, so
Right.
I'm in that realm, so niggas run with it. But I'm just saying, though, like, yeah, man, that shit just crazy. Like, we see that shit every day, dog. Every day as a people, bro.
Yeah.
When are we going to get angry, bro?
Yeah.
When are we going to get angry? They think we all about
Or
food
when we gonna
stamps
get more angry
and
than
have the
scared.
government fucking take care of us. And we all the fucking against these motherfuckers as much as we can possibly begin. But we can't speak out because we like Jesse James and them. We want our food stamps.
This nigga said Jesse James. This nigga.
We like Jesse James and Al Flopton. You know what I'm saying?
Flopton,
You know what I'm saying?
My bad. This nigga out of control. We're getting no sponsors. This nigga both said warriors are genuine. Warriors are scared too. They just realize the purpose is bigger than them. Dog, that's some real shit right
That's
there.
some real shit.
Yeah.
That was some straight out of book shit right there, bro.
Yeah, you know, because my nigga reading motherfucking
Yes,
shit. I'm
he is.
for sure that's probably a quote from somewhere and shit.
Yeah, that's a perfect quote for the situation.
It is though. No, that's the real shit though, and that's the truth though. I think that obviously, whenever like any kind of revolutionary change is abroad, like it's gotta be scary, nigga, because anything that changes is gonna be different from the norm. So of course, there's gonna be some fear involved. But at what point is it gonna be like, you know, enough to overcome the fear? And that's the part that haven't happened yet. At least not for, you know, the leadership that we got in place at this point.
And all these niggas swear they ain't no bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody swear they ain't no bitch. Everybody
Oh,
swear
shit,
they
my bad.
are.
My bad, Brady said that's an original bow, bruh.
Okay, let's go, Bo.
All right, we'll take it. All right, we'll take it. We go
Write it down, nigga.
Right, write it down. We gonna put that shit in the book. That's real shit though. Like it really is though. And I don't know what's gonna have to happen to get past that point. And which is, I also understand why you so pessimistic and shit because of that point. Like you don't really see, you know, the shit over the hill and shit. So I can kind of understand that shit. But with this movie though, like well, let me ask you this though. I guess off rip. How familiar were you with like Fred Hampton before the movie anyway?
Nah, I
Not
really,
really,
didn't,
yeah.
I really didn't know about the dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew he was in a fucked up situation. Somebody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, infiltrated him. That's all
sure.
I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't know he was started a Rainbow Coalition and,
Yeah, none of
and
that
he was
shit, man.
fucking 19 and he died when he was 21.
21, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know half of that shit. But you know what though? Now that I know, you know what I'm saying, I went and looked some niggas' speeches, you know what I'm saying?
It forced you to do your own research,
Yeah.
which is a good thing. Like that's definitely a good thing. I wonder, like, what I want to know now is like some more of the backstory though.
I
You know
had
what I'm
my
talking
son actually read the shit
Mhm.
and explain to me like what happened, like what you think happened wrong in that whole situation.
about? Yeah.
Yeah, he said, yeah, Dad, the dude was a tattletale.
A tattletale.
Dude was a tattletale, Dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like I've been trying to get him on his Black History shit and not
Yeah.
the ones that we all know about,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? He did one on Muhammad Ali too, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Oh, my man, Bo said, good show, bros. You got to get back to it. All right, dog. We'll
All right,
get
my
with
nigga.
you later. But, yeah, I think that shit is important to have that conversation with your kids. You know, some of these tougher conversations, obviously, that don't include the classic shit that we always talk about, you know, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, even for that matter. Or if you're going to talk about Malcolm X, I think it's important to talk about the Detroit shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the gangster shit, like before he like got his shit together. And even with Martin Luther King, it's important to talk about, you know, some of his mishaps with women.
Yeah.
I think some of this shit is important to know, but so that you know that although these people were powerful in the movement and shit, they were fucking human beings.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
that's not my thing.
Yeah.
Like people always try to throw shade at other people. Like this is the shit I don't understand. Like this is your brother, your sister. I don't give a fuck what you say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
And you throwing shade on this motherfucker trying to make yourself look good.
Yeah.
That shit is fucked up to me.
Yeah.
Like you can make your own self look good without making this motherfucker look bad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure.
I've lost plenty of jobs because he's some kiss up niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Some kiss up
You know
niggas.
what I'm saying? I done fought them. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
this bitch fighting niggas.
yeah, for real, cause you a bitch, bro. You a whole
Right.
hoe, you know what I'm saying? Like
A whole hoe.
hoe, you
Not
know
a
what I'm
half
saying?
one.
Not a half, but a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Last 3 quarters.
The whole team. You feel me?
Hell no.
But yeah, these niggas be tripping, you know what I mean? And I really think that right there is got us at a halt.
Yeah.
That right there got us at a halt. Because a lot of these niggas ain't really educated on the situation either. You know what I'm saying? They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know because nobody's there to tell them.
Right.
Nobody's there to teach them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what they did. And that was their whole point, killing off the niggas that will teach you to do something other than fucking stand on the corner and sell crack.
Right. Hell yeah. That shit, again, like I said, I think
They won, bro. They won. They win. They won.
They won, they winning, they go
did
win.
all that shit.
All that shit together. I think this story is even more important just because of like his age and like where he come from. Like, you know, this shit in Chicago, as you can see in the movie, like they still had a lot of gang activity. You know what I'm talking about? And gangs who was pretty powerful back then, especially, you know, in that area. And he was able to even unite with them, even though they had beef. But you could tell, like in the movie, I don't know how true this is in real life, but you could tell in the movie that like dog started like, you know, all right, we go fuck with this nigga. Cause at first he still didn't really want to fuck with him, but it was like, all right, it's the movement. But then after a while, he really started like, you know, all right, buying into that shit. You feel me?
That little nigga can talk, bro. That little nigga was talking his ass off.
But he was talking the truth, though.
Yeah.
He was talking the truth, and that's the thing. And he was willing to put in that work, though. He was willing to put in that footwork, like literally
and
footwork.
one scared to die.
Dog, and that's the thing that hey, I tell niggas all the time, dog, it sound good, you know what I'm saying, until it's time, nigga. Yeah, all that shit sound good, dog. You know what I'm talking about? That shit sound good. It's a hell of a sacrifice, dog. And
but he left behind a legacy, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he died for the people like he said he was.
Like he said he was. And that shit actually went down that same way, dog. And it's fucked up because, like, I knew that during the raid or whatever that, you know, he basically got murdered in his sleep. But I didn't realize it was because the nigga had, you know, poisoned him type of shit. Like, that just made it even worse. Like, at least the nigga could have had a fighting chance. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He said he didn't do that, but you did it, bitch. What was he sleeping? Why was he sleeping?
So you think all these niggas got shot and this nigga just stayed asleep? Fuck out of here, dog. Like, this shit didn't even make sense. Like, why would you even say that? Or if he ain't do it, who did it then? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you didn't did all the rest of this shit. Why would it be hard for me to believe that you did that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I guess he couldn't take it, so he not here to defend himself. So fuck it.
He did.
Right, he did, and evidently he got a kid, at least a son for sure. Because I know in the interview that's what they asked him, like, what you would tell your son about this shit? And that's when he was just trying to rationalize that shit. And I was like, man, you a whole bitch. Like, at some point you gotta be honest with your kid. Like, hey, nigga, I made a bad decision, bro.
Honest with yourself.
I mean that too, but like if you telling this shit to your kid, like especially your son, you gotta let him understand that like niggas be making bad decisions sometimes, dog. Like the only thing you can do is bounce back from that bitch. Like you can't cover that bitch with dirt, you can't bury it, nigga. You gotta own that bitch and then move forward. You know, whichever way that is. But like you gotta at least acknowledge that this shit was a bad decision. Like nigga, that was a fucking bad decision.
And that's just show you how scared they is for black people to have a little power, bro.
Yeah. And that was a lot of power though.
Yes.
So I understand. That was a lot of power. Especially like you figure they get that shit popping in Chicago and then they get everybody to unite like that, like, you know, all the other chapters and shit. Yeah, I couldn't understand.
You know what was crazy?
And they was feeding the kids. They was taking care, like they was trying to do the little medical center. Like it wasn't gonna be dependent on the system. And that's fucked up. Like because the system needs you to depend on it. Like as simple as that. That's the way that shit works.
And that's how that shit rolls.
Yeah. But what was you about to say?
What's up with the bonnets, man? Everybody had on different color bonnets. Green bonnets, black bonnets. Black Panther had on black bonnets.
That gang shit, nigga. That gang shit was real out there.
They had
berets, nigga.
Bonnets, motherfucker.
Berets.
Motherfuckers wear all these. I'm like, damn, right? Everybody, they got a green bonnet. They got a red bonnet. They got a yellow bonnet. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Sunshine said, yeah, the whole community even helped when they bombed the office. Yeah, that's real shit, though, right? So the community came in and helped. And see, that's the thing, like, everything he said was true, nigga. Like, nigga, the power is in the people, nigga. I mean, that's really the thing. I hate to put this shit in the same equation, but shit, them white people who stormed the Capitol understood that. And the power was in the people, nigga. Shit, they was the people that day. You know what I'm talking about? As much as I talk shit about, you know, what went down and shit, they did what they felt. They did what they felt was necessary. You know what I'm talking about? I'm glad it wasn't necessary, but they did what they felt was necessary. And that's really the only way you can get shit moving. You know what I'm saying? Really get shit moving. In that case, like it didn't really work out for them.
That's crazy, but still, like this nigga done been impeached 4-5 times. And still got to get the fuck on. Like, fuck y'all.
Right, yeah, it's berets. Nigga. This nigga talking about bonnets. This nigga goofy as hell. But no, that's just real shit. And just like, like, not to get all, motherfucking political or all like that and shit, but even with us, like, nigga, we got a platform, nigga. We got a voice, and a lot of shit we saying this bitch is controversial, nigga. Some of the shit we be saying, I swear to God, when it be fucking up, I be thinking niggas tapped into our shit. I don't think we that important yet and shit, but we be saying some shit sometimes, and technical shit be happening all of a sudden, nigga. So I'm not sure.
I'm not gonna bite my tongue about none of this shit.
Yeah, we already know. Yeah, we already know. This part we know.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and that shit is gonna come off just like that.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you how I feel about this motherfucking movie. It was a great movie.
For sure.
Whole ass great storyline. Whole ass nigga that was fucking portrayed in the movie. You know, we got the chance to see Judas at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, man, they throw your own people. Malcolm X died that way. All these motherfuckers died the same fucking way.
Yeah.
And that shit is just crazy how we see the pattern and we don't try to motherfucking move out the situation. Yeah. We just keep walking and like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's like, how do you avoid it though? Like, how do you avoid something like my man happening and shit? Like, if you not that nigga, like,
speak your mind, educate yourself,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you not that nigga though, like, if you Fred and shit, how you stop a nigga like that from getting in your organization? Like, how do you can't, right? So it's just like, sometimes that shit is unavoidable.
Well, I didn't say it was unavoidable. I mean, I know it's unavoidable,
right,
but I'm just saying it's a fucked up situation.
Yeah,
how they throw our people in there to get us off. You know what I'm saying?
That's what anything. I mean, we look at it that way because we talking about our movements, but in real life, that's whatever movement it is. Like, even with the gay movement, I guarantee you some motherfuckers in there who probably ain't gay for real.
Indians.
Just working their way in to try to break some shit down. Like, that's how that shit work. Cause the government's supposed to be for the people, dog, but they don't ever want the people to be greater than the government, nigga. Never. Cause then once you do that, then it's what they call, socialism. And I think I'm all right with that shit. Honestly, the more I keep learning about that shit, I feel like I'm all right with the shit. I mean, government is in place for certain things, but the shit should never be bigger than the people because it's supposed to be of the people
and for the people.
But like, it don't never actually fucking work that way.
Not for our people.
Not for our people. Damn, we just got all deep and political and shit. I want to talk about this shit no more. Dre said it was great. I knew the story, but like that perspective from Judas. Yeah, that's for sure. It did. Again, I know Bo don't agree with me on this, but it did give me I did have some compassion for the nigga, like I just did, cause it's still he made some fucked up decisions. I think the shit snowballed into a point where like he was trapped. You know what I'm saying? She said the same thing in American Skin. I haven't watched that yet. I do want to see that. That's what the my man's son get killed by the police or some shit, right? I did want to watch that. I might watch that today. But yeah, I don't know, nigga. I don't really know what to think about that shit. After that, it's just like, obviously you know that in your circle is always a chance that is somebody that's not there for your betterment. Nigga.
He did it
like,
to
always.
Jesus. Nigga, shit.
Right.
Fuck you make you better
right.
than Jesus.
Hence Judas. Right.
The fuck?
Said what make you better and shit.
Right.
Hey, it's 11 o'clock, dog. We'll get a move on and shit. Get up out of here. If you got a last minute comment, man, hit me in the comment box right now on IG, YouTube, or on Facebook, or you can give us a call for the last minute joint 313-444-3032, dog. And give us a call and leave your comment there. Let me see where we at. Brad, I'm gonna send you your 10 for lunch on the block in just a moment. It look like my man Corporate Cody trying to come in and shit. We'll bring him in for his last comment. We're gonna bring him in live. Should be popping in now, maybe, if he's still there. But if you got a last minute comment, hit me up, dog. I'll go ahead and read it live on the air. Corporate Cody, what up?
Did you connect me?
Yes,
you connected
nigga.
me?
Yes, nigga, you connected. Dog, what's wrong with this? This nigga got it. First of all, you can't see it. This nigga got his fist in the camera. Dog, this nigga goofy. What up, bro?
No, like you were saying, like the movie was amazing itself, but then I just took a side view to it, like in the point where like when you work and you obviously those people who worked for him assassinated him and rushed to hotels, like I would love to know how those people who agreed to do those atrocities are living to this day mentally. Like to go in there, and if the events are obviously based on factual information, a dude is laying down and you put 2 guns to it and just put 2 in him like it ain't shit. Like,
right.
How are you living mentally today? Like, you were killing and torturing, killing black people for no reason, for pure hatred, because the leaders in powers and be told you to do so and convinced you. But then you see through evolution the error of your ways. Like, how are those people that, like, at the interview they showed that my man committed suicide.
Yeah,
he looked at his life like, damn, they convinced me. As I tell to my son, don't make a deal with the devil because you eventually get fucked.
Hell yeah, for sure. And that's how he kept trying to convince him, talking about that they was just as bad as the KKK and shit. He started believing that shit.
Yeah.
And then
it's like, well,
and then also too, that's just like the all the people who ran those concentration camps in Germany and shit. Like, when they reflect back on that shit, it's fucked up.
How do you live after that? Like, dog, we gassed some kids. What you mean? Like, we was just following orders. Like,
that's not a good enough answer, bro. Just following orders ain't never gonna be a good enough answer.
And that's why they go to remote areas so they ain't gotta talk to nobody about the shit. They can just stay in their little fucking hole and just dwell on that shit for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, like, I would love to know, like, if one of them had enough courage to come forward. It's like, man, how are you mentally doing today, knowing you were watching this man? Because, like, we can't let black people get into power. You were one of the people who were physically shadowing Malcolm over in Africa and Egypt just to keep notes on him. Like, and and the shit was wrong. Like, nigga, this shit is wrong. He ain't doing nothing. Well, see, that's what the government want me to do. Like, how are those dudes living to this day mentally?
The way I look at that shit now, dog, like, if they was weak enough or cowardice enough to do the shit when they knew it was wrong, then they not gonna be brave enough to come forward and say nothing about that shit now. No, that's the way I look at it.
No,
so if you was a coward then, you gonna be a coward now.
I would just love to know, just to have that real, for one of them to come up forward, if courage or not, just to have that conversation and be like, damn, like, so you thought all,
because it's necessary.
This shit was wrong, man. Say that again.
I said it's definitely necessary. I think your phone was fucking up, but
froze.
It's necessary though. I think that conversation is necessary for sure.
I would just love to know. It's like I'm in the school.
Nick, connect to your Wi-Fi, nigga.
Closer to the relationship. Tell me why.
Connect to your Wi-Fi, nigga.
Master Shoulders.
You breaking up. Master Shoulders.
Yeah, okay, Master Shoulders.
What the fuck? Master Shoulders. I'm hanging up on this nigga, man.
Master Shoulders.
Connect to your motherfucking Wi-Fi, nigga. You breaking up, cuz.
Master Shoulders.
We gonna drop this nigga off. Hey, look, this shit fucking up so bad I can't even drop the nigga off. What's going on here? Man, get the fuck off my phone, dog. I know what we gonna do. We gonna mute that nigga. That's what we gonna do.
Can't get him off.
We can't get him off and shit. We gonna mute the nigga. There we go. All right.
But like he said, I understand, the question, but we saw that.
Man, Doo-Wop saying, fuck how they mentally feel. Nigga.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. Like, fuck how they mentally feel, bro. Because all around they was hoes. Like, he said it right there when you asked him a question, like, man, what you gonna tell your son? But all he can do is try to justify his actions. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they're gonna try to do, justify his actions. I was just doing what I was told. I was fucking no. You was a whole hoe.
Right. Simple as that, dog. And we gonna go around the block one last time before we get up out of here, man. You got a last minute comment? Go ahead, hit me. Cardio Cool said those are the demons that folks die with. That's for sure, dog. And that's definitely not one I'm trying to die with, dog. For real. What's today? Wednesday? Anything popping at the Barnet?
No,
75 cent wings? No. All right.
No more $4 lamb chops either.
Damn.
Straight to the mill. We make it in the mill.
Damn.
You gotta get a lamb chops in the mill.
Inflation.
So Saudi.
All right, so man, whatever you're doing today, man, make sure you pull up 16101 East 10 Mile Road, dog. Pull up to the Easy Street Saloon. My man, chef to the doorstep. Go be motherfucking slinging chickens out the kitchen.
For sure.
So make sure you pull up, man, until 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why I had to say that. 16101 East 10 Mile Road, dog. Pull up, man. Final sentiments on the way out, bro. What you want to leave the people with, dog?
We not gonna fucking get anywhere as a fucking culture or as a people being scared to say how you feel, to move how you want to move, Period. We're not gonna get anywhere. I'm sorry if I'm optimistic about the whole situation, but that's just how I feel. Like we're not gonna get nowhere if we're just gonna sit back and just watch it and turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
There's no light at the end of the tunnel, dog, unless we fucking buckle down and do this as a whole. And as a whole, I can't see it when we got a lot of these Judas that's thrown in our little mix and shit. We just gotta figure out how to work around them, bro. Like we still having that to this day to figure out how to work around them. We just let them destroy shit, and we let them destroy shit from the Black Bottom to the motherfucking Hampton.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fred Hampton. Yeah. So it's the whole situation, bro. Like we see that shit on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people see it and try to ignore it and try to say it ain't there, bro. But it's there, bro. It ain't no way we can get around it, bro. Like I said, they won. They did exactly what they was gonna do. They got in that bitch. They killed off all our fucking leaders and left us to fend for ourselves. Mm-hmm. And if we can't do it as a people, some of this shit that we do on a day to day is pointless. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate to be it like that. Like it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Because we see we saw the movements. We saw what happened back in the day. So what we gonna do about it right now? Right. Like we have nobody out here teaching these fucking kids nothing. Like their parents was fucking Judas. A lot of them was. And that shit just rolled down in the generations, you know what I'm saying? At some point, because there's nobody to tell them that. Like, look at the other way. Yeah. But if you've been taught the whole time it's this way, nigga, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna be. That's gonna happen. So we gotta do it as a folk, bro. And if we can't stand up and just, try to get something popping for our people, bro, it's pointless.
Yeah, love the optimism.
Sorry.
Love the optimism, nigga. But, on that note...
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Right. On that note, I understand what you're saying for sure. I mean, obviously, everything that's happened up to this point, history obviously proves itself. I mean, that's the way the plan is. The plan has always been to divide and conquer. That's just what white people and what's the word that they use in Wakanda?
Colonizers.
Colonizers and shit. That's what they've done the whole time. So that's why the fear of power in the numbers is always number one in they mind, because they did rape and pillage everywhere that they went. Mm-hmm. So they figured if we got into power, we do the same thing. Fortunately, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we so forgiving and shit that probably wouldn't happen. No. We would probably have a peaceful transfer of power and shit. Mm-hmm. I would think so, because we've been raped and pillaged our whole lives and shit, and for whatever reason, we don't do that shit in return. Mm-mm. So like if we were able to like flip the tables of power and shit, I don't really see it going the way that they think it's gonna go.
And I don't.
But you can't change. Like I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was Richard. No, was it Richard? Right? I don't know. It might have been fucking James Baldwin, which I can't remember. It's one of these motherfuckers and shit, because I like James Baldwin too and shit. But I think he might have said this, or it might have been somebody else. I don't know. But anyway, it's like the worst person. I mean, the perception of black people is worse than black people themselves and shit, right? So the way white people look at you and what they think about you is way worse than you actually are, nigga. Mm-hmm. But if that perception don't ever change, nigga, then we always gonna be a step behind. So I see your pessimism mm-hmm. in that, because like that perception, if that perception don't change, then no matter what we do and shit, like it's still gonna end up like in the same result and shit. But on that note, dog, we getting way too political and shit, and I'm hungry, and we gonna finish smoking. And we gonna get back to y'all niggas. Don't forget, man, pull up 16101 East 10 Mile Road, dog. Pull up to the Easy Street Saloon. Check out my man Chef Monk slanging chickens out the kitchen till 10 p.m. You know what I'm talking about?
Fuck with your boy.
Outside of that, I think that's really about it. Shout out to the whole squad. Shout out again to the Shot vs. Everybody podcast, man.
Big up, brother.
If you missed it, make sure you do check out the latest episode right now on eblockradio.com. We about this bitch, dog. Till the next time. You already know what it is. The Livest Cloud Radio Show on the planet
Earth, cuz.
Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial. Right this moment, man. This is the Wake and Bake Show. I got my man Money holding it down.
Man, you already know.
My man Angry Man holding it down on the plantation. And of course, it's your boy, man. Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Peace out, y'all.
Deuces.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah, now you get why I said.
Fuck that shit. I ain't in that bitch, man. Shit.
Perfect.